So I don't know about you guys, but I like getting compliments. It's nice when someone says something nice about you. Now, is it vanity? Probably is a little bit of vanity, but in actual fact, I think it's more validation. It's always nice that someone sort of acknowledges the way you dress, the way you look. And I particularly like it when people give me a compliment about the way I smell. I mean, being that I love fragrances, and so when someone acknowledges that I smell good, it's validation that I guess that I chose well. Recently, I was in a meeting, I was next to a colleague, and he was asked a question. And I remember him looking at his screen and sort of just pondering, and all of a sudden he just said, I don't know. All I know is I'm smelling the sweet smells of Marcelo. And the culprit to that was this guy. So I'm going to be surprised if you haven't heard of the House of Creed. It's almost like mother's milk in the fragrance world. You most likely have heard of Aventus, but this one here doesn't get a lot of noise, and this is Green Irish Tweed. Now, for me, this is a versatile fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that it doesn't matter whether spring, it's summer. The only time that I probably wouldn't wear it is it's not necessarily, in my opinion, a cold winter's day fragrance. But other than that, it's a going out fragrance. It's a day fragrance. It really is just an awesome powerhouse. And as a compliment getter, this guy here is unstoppable. If you have limited dollars, then I would recommend this one here to start off your niche journey. All right, so let's go with this, my gosh. So if you wanna also define the smell of success, it's Green Irish Tweed. So going into the notes, it starts off very fresh. It's very clean. It's got a crispness to it. It starts off with a lemon verbena and some iris in there, so it's not too citrusy. Already you're getting a nice sort of floral scent coming through. In the heart, they use violet leaves, and finally it settles into sandalwood and the ambergris. This fragrance stays woody. It stays fresh. It doesn't really settle deep into that musk. However, the ambergris, and I think we've talked about this before, it creates this amazing longevity. Now, this fragrance, I've also read that there are some copycats or some other fragrances that are similar to it, but you're not going to get the mileage that this baby gives you. Now, when I wear this, I'm looking easily 9+ hours. Now, that is just an awesome performing fragrance. The other thing about this fragrance is, and for me this is a good thing, okay, that the sillage on it is not huge, all right? Meaning that, so if I stack up Aventus versus Green Irish, Aventus will definitely project a lot more. It's not a body scent, so don't think that I'm saying that. The sillage on this is moderate. So that means I can comfortably wear this in the office. I can comfortably wear this in a meeting and not feel like I'm just gonna intoxicate the room with this particular fragrance. There is, it does sort of radiate. As I said, when I was about a meter apart from a colleague of mine, and he was easily picking up that scent or this particular fragrance here. For me, I love this fragrance. This fragrance is a winner and a valuable one in my collection. But more importantly, my wife loves this fragrance. When I'm wearing this, she has a funny way. So she'll like, you smell really good. And she'll come close, and then she normally knows that I put it on my arm, and she sort of buries her face in my arm and begins to breathe in. So how's that for an awesome compliment? So on the business side, this guy here in Australia is $389. It may, if you're new to niche, it looks like, it may be a little bit expensive. The truth is, Creed use good quality oil, so this fragrance is gonna last for a long time. As I mentioned, 9 hours plus. I normally spray 3 sprays of this guy here, and it will last me that, as I said, that whole day. I like spraying on my chest, on my abdomen, and then on my arm, and that's so that I can do a sneaky smell in the middle of a meeting. So as people are talking to me, I'm like, yeah, that's right, I smell good, baby. Anyway, this fragrance, awesome. It's all about confidence. It's really, as I said, the smell of success. Actually, if I had to choose Green Irish or Aventus, Tough call. I would choose this guy. It's not to say that I don't love Aventus. I love it a lot, but there's something unique about Green Irish. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Where would you, if you had to choose Green Irish or Aventus, where would you stand on this whole thing? I've been getting some really great comments of other fragrances that are out there. Please put that in the comments. I want to also discover that for myself. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so you can be notified when the next videos are coming out. And jump across to our Instagram page and check out our conversation over there. Thanks, everyone.